Ah. Hello, and welcome back to another buried episode of Hooky Hour. Last we left off, we were going to discover what Michael's curse was, so let's get right into it. Many things are buried here. Huh? Mice, insects, wild cats, and dogs. Have you ever thought it's strange how little life there seemed to be around this mansion? You're right. I haven't seen a single creature since I arrived. Am I not a creature to you? The only sound you can hear is the wind blowing. Now that you mention it, it did seem peculiar. They were all killed by me. Or rather, they lost their lives because of me. You have your answer now. Alright, well. A butterfly fluttered its way into the ruined garden, dancing up and down through the air. Michael held out a finger before himself, and the butterfly, mistaking it for a branch, drifted down upon it to rest its wings. Had the scene stopped there, it would have been a picturesque moment. All that comes into contact with me loses its life. So he just whaps it. See? Curse. Undeniable proof. My skin, the breath I exhale, my flesh and blood, is poison to all life. But the butterfly's movements began to slow. It spread its wings in one last futile attempt to fight gravity, and then, without warning, it shriveled up into a dry husk. Ah, sure hope we don't. This is the anti-Midas touch, the anti-green touch. Aw, there's the butterfly. It's dead, all dried up and lifeless. Like it's been dead for days. It's like his finger drained all the life out of it. Is this his curse? Is that even possible? But I saw it with my own eyes. If this is his curse, though, it explains much. There are more than just insect and animal corpses buried here, too. Servants who came to visit me long ago are here beneath the ground? Under our very feet? I was gonna say manure. There's like another word for it. Whatever the processed stuff is. I don't know. They're just, oh my god, what is the word? It's fertilizer. There we go. That's why the servant leaves before I open the door. Should he touch me, should he get near me, his very life is in danger. No one is interested enough in seeing me to take that risk. No one will have anything to do with me. Nary a soul even wishes to see my face. Now you understand what I meant when I said I would eventually kill you. So that's why you never once touched me. When I knocked the books down in the library, you didn't offer your hand to help me up. And only one of us ever made contact with the box at the entrance at a time. When I offered to help you carry it, you refused. Because you didn't want your finger to accidentally brush against mine. My actions were not out of concern for you. I simply dislike people. Damn! Okay. Alright, Michael. Others' interests mean nothing to me. What an odd face you're making. Do you not believe my curse is real? No, I do. It is certainly irrational, inexplicable, unbelievable. But you've shown me more than enough evidence. And I don't believe you're lying to me right now either.
It
In which case, you now understand how dangerous it is to be near me. You said that if you left, you would be killed. But it's been some time since then. If you're careful to cover your tracks, you can make your escape. You do not belong here. He was telling the truth about being cursed. What a cruel burden to have to bear. I can't imagine just how much he's given up on. I can fix him. How many lives he's inadvertently taken, and how he must have felt every time it happened. How much pain that loneliness must have given him. How much despair he must carry in his heart. Also, I keep forgetting to mention it, but I do like the fact that, like, with this story at least, it is only just Michel, Michel. Like, he is front and center, whereas in every other story, characters have always been on one side. This dude, standing right in front of us. It's almost as if this is from the white-haired girl's perspective. Which makes me wonder if, in fact, we are the white-haired girl, because the story kept going on about, like, if we find our story, we'll know who we are. And from this first-person point of view, or at least implied, it makes you think just a little bit, doesn't it? How much sorrow must be weighing down on him. So no, I will not leave. I will stay here with you. Leave this place. No, I will not. Yes, you will too. Why? Why do you insist upon remaining in this house after learning what I can do? You have no reason to stay. Tell me then, why do you try to drive me out? If you don't care for others, as you say, if you're not concerned about anyone else, then what does it matter what I do? What does it matter if I die to your curse? Oh, well, shit, you got me there. You're a very kind-hearted man. You've been watching out for me since the day I arrived, doing whatever you can to not inadvertently kill me, to not afflict me with your curse. No. Here's what I think. No one capable of showing genuine care for others can honestly, truly dislike all people. They can't possibly be indifferent. No, That day we met before the stained glass window, you heard me out. You listened to my plight. You didn't try to chase me out. That day, I thought you to be a good person, and I still believe that. I simply assumed you would leave on your own when it was safe. I never thought you would be so foolish as to want to stay in a house like this with a man like me. How does that make me foolish? Do you not value your life? Are you not afraid of death? Do you not find me unpleasant? The thing I fear most is loneliness. You're probably right that by now I could safely sneak away, get myself somewhere far from here. But even if I did, I would inevitably find myself in the same situation. The only way I can avoid that fate is to stay away from everyone. The only way, to live in solitude with no one to talk to. I know you understand how that feels. It terrifies me. I'm afraid of having to spend day after day with no one to talk to, no one to share my experiences, my thoughts, my feelings with. If that's what awaits me out there, then I want to live with you. I want you to be an essential part of my life. Impossible. Please, don't chase me out. You are a cruel girl. Never again will I allow myself to get close to someone, only to watch them die. Never again. My mother was the first to die. It happened shortly after my birth. Next was my wet nurse. 2 deaths could be considered a coincidence, but as the number rose, it became clear that I was cursed, and I was forbidden from making contact with anyone, even at home. Regardless, being in the same house, accidents will happen. Can you imagine if he just yawned right in the middle? I'm tired. What about you? Pat on the shoulder. Numerous people lost their lives. Attendants unfamiliar with me, or those who simply brushed up against me by mistake. I couldn't take it any longer. So you chose to move here, to this remote mansion, to keep yourself away from your family. You weren't imprisoned here. You elected to live here. Oh my god. You elected to live alone so you wouldn't hurt anyone. For better or for worse, I was born into a noble house. So rather than abandon me, they've provided me the means to live without of sight. I will be very careful. I will do everything I can to ensure no accidents occur. Oops. Gonna trip. Don't catch me. To keep you from being alone again. I will not for any reason touch you. You have my promise. Your curse takes the life of anything you touch. I've been here for a while, and death has not befallen me yet. As long as I do not touch you, there shouldn't be a problem. Also, and I apologize if this is simply me reading too much into things, but I feel like we're two of a kind. I fear being utterly alone more than anything, and I think you understand just how scary that is. Also, we have like the same white hair and red eyes. So, why are you so stubbornly insistent on it being me? I'm sure there's someone else out there. Someone you're meant to be with. You may not have found them yet, but I believe someone like you eventually will. Because unlike me, you still have the vigor to press forward. It has to be you. I'm certain of it. Hey, I just met you, and this might be... possibility of this might be a little insane, but... here's my number. Why? So, call me, maybe? Because, well... You can't tell me? No, I can. Just, please don't get upset with me. I think... Ah! No, you can't do this! I might really, really love you. Ah, there it is. There's the confession. Yes, we got it! Woo! We did it! Ignoring the fact that, by today's standards, she would be... this would be illegal. Alright. Next time on Hooky Hour. Hopefully less illegal things. But from the looks of it, we're in for something ominous, so until next time, see ya. Bye.